So good afternoon, students. So now we start the session. So my voice is audible to you. I think anyone give the response in the chat box. Okay. So let us start the session. So in previous class, we discussed about the filters. We discussed about different filters available in Unix. In today class, we are going to discuss about the stream editor. The stream editor SED command. Okay, so before going to this, we are going to see what is the description for SED. So what is the SED means? SED means stream editor. So SED means stream editor. Man SED. Okay, so this is the description about SED command. SED means stream editor for filtering and transforming text. That means, so by using this SED command, you are going to filter the files, so based on your requirement, and transforming the text. That means you can alter the text. So what is the purpose of the SED? So SED means stream editor. The stream editor is used for filtering and transforming text. So SED is a stream editor for filtering and transforming text. SED is one of the most powerful filters. So that means by using this filter, you are going to alter the data. So you can apply the commands for each line in the file. It stands for stream editor. So SED means stream editor. So despite its name, editing, it does not modify the original data. So what it means, if you give any command, if you apply this SED on one file, that cannot modify the original data. So for example, there is a file. In that file, I want to modify all the small s with capital S. That means by using this SED command, you are going to represent the data as per your requirement, but you cannot modify the original file. So that is a SED. It reads the standard input or a file. That means how you are going to give the input for the SED command means by using the keyboard or file. So processes it using a separator, so called SED script. That means you can give one script and it writes the results to the standard output. That means based on your requirement. For example, so already we discussed about the some examples. If you want to alter all the small s with the capital S in a file, that means you are going to give one file as a input, and after modification you can present the data on standard output. We discuss with one examples, then you get some clear idea on SED. A SED script is a file containing a list of instructions to be applied to each line in the input file. Okay, so that means you are going to give one file and you write some script. In the script, you write some commands. Now you can apply these commands on each line in the file. If the script contains only one line, it can be provided as an hyphen line at the command line. Okay, this is about the introduction to SCD command. So SCD means stream editor. So the what is the purpose of the stream editor? You are going to apply, you are going to filter the lines in the files as per your requirement. The syntax is SCD. After that, you can provide the options and script. You can write the script here. That script is nothing but the set of commands you are going to write in one file. Now you are going to give that file as a script, that file as a command to the set command. So input file means on which file you are going to apply these commands. So that we are called as a input file. So we can discuss with example for better understanding. So this is the sample file. I hope it is visible to you. This is the sample file. In this sample file, I'm going to store this data. So Unix is great OS, Unix is open source, Unix is free OS. So like that, we have so 4 lines. Now I save this content in one file. The file name is sample. So first we can save that content in one file. So first we move to desktop. Okay, so cat. So what is the file name? Sample. The file name is sample. In the sample, I'm going to store this data. Okay, so this is the data. Now, so cat sample. So Unix is great OS. These 4 lines are stored in the file sample. Now you are going to write some commands. Inserting line. So if you want to insert a line in the file sample, so how? You can see that. So what is the command we are going to use? Set. After that, you are going to give the content. So one I means I want to insert some text in first line. So one I means in first line. After that, you are going to give the file name. So set space single quotation. I'm going to give one I. So what is the text I'm going to print? Hello. So what is the file? Sample. Okay. Now, so the content is these 4 lines are stored in the file sample. So the first line is hello. So why? You are going to filter that file, and in that filter you write the first line is hello. So it displays the first line as a hello, then it prints the remaining lines in the file sample. Similarly, for example, I want to insert a line in third. I insert a new line in third line. Then I can give set single quotation 3IHELLO. So hello. And the file name is sample. So now the hello is inserted in as a third line in the file. So that means the Unix is great OS is the first line. So learn operating system is the second line. So hello is the third line. Okay, similarly, inserting lines. So for example, I want to insert the lines from uh, 2 lines. So up to now we see only how to insert only one line here 3I hello. So that means the hello is inserted as a third line. So 1I hello. So that means the hello is inserted as a first line. So now I want to insert more than one line. So for example, I want to insert like hi. I want to insert like this hi friends. Okay, hi friends. So hi is in the first line, friends is in the second line. How? SCD So after that you are going to give the single quotation one I. That means I want to insert these lines from starting one I. So after that I give hi slash n friends. Friends, the file name is sample. Sorry. Okay. So hi friends. Now these are the two lines. So one I slash hi slash n friends. So slash n means it goes to the new line. So it prints hi slash n means new line. So after that friends is in the second line. So for example, I want to insert these hi and friends as a third and fourth line. Then SCD single quotation. So what is the starting line? Third line. After that slash hi slash n friends. Okay, and file name is sample. Now if you observe that the hi and friends are third and fourth line. Okay, now I want to print, particularly I want to print the third line. So it is the third line in the current file sample. Then how we can print? By using SED hyphen n3p. That means the third line. The file name is sample. Sample. So SED hyphen n 3p sample. Just wait. Okay. So 3p sample. Now it prints only the third line. So this is the actual line, actual file. This is the file, line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. So what is the third line? Unix, Linux, which one you choose. Here I give SED, the hyphen n 3p sample. So 3p means third line. So this is the third line. So Unix, Linux is the third line. So now, so what we discussed that, so we can give the script also. So what is the script? You can store the command in one file. Now you can give that file as a input. So for that, first we are going to create one pattern. The same pattern. So now, up to now we discuss about this. This is the pattern. So 3i hi slash and friends. Now this data, so 3i slash hi slash and friends in one file. Now we are going to give, instead of this command 3i hash hi, instead of this you are going to give the file name. So what is the output for this? It prints hi and friends in the third and fourth line. So I can create one file cat. The file name is pattern. In this pattern I'm going to store 3i slash hi slash n friends. So now I give this pattern as a file. So how? SED hyphen f. So SED hyphen f. So hyphen f specifies that now we are going to give one script name here. What is the script name? Pattern. Pattern is the script name. Now I apply this pattern on one file. The file name is sample. Okay, if you observe that we get the same output. So SCD, so this is the output for our previous command. The same output we get when we are giving the, so hyphen f pattern. Why? In this pattern file we store the same command. So 3i slash hi slash and friends. That means these hi and friends are inserted in third and fourth line. So now we are going to see so how to replace or substituting string. So replace or substituting is nothing but, for example, there are a small a, that small a is replaced with the capital A, that we are called as a substitution. Now if you observe that, yes, okay. Okay, so cat sample. Okay, so this is the output. Now I want to substitute Unix. In the place of Unix, I want to substitute Linux. So what is the first line? Unix is great OS. So Unix is open source. Unix is free OS. In the place of Unix, I want to display Linux. So how? That we are called as a substitution. SCD, in single quotation we are going to give yes. So yes is nothing but we are going to substitute. So what we are going to substitute? Unix with Linux. That means all the words in the file, all the Unix words in the file are substituted with Linux. Sample. Okay, so now if you observe that, what is the content in the file? The content in the file is Unix is great OS, but here we are giving substitution. So the Unix words are replaced with Linux. Okay, so in every line, the first one, so Unix is great OS, that is changed as a Linux is great OS. So Unix and Linux in the third line, Linux. So that is the second line. Similarly, the Unix in fourth line is changed as a Linux. Okay, that means in every line it can change the Unix as a Linux. So that is about S. So for example, so replacing the nth occurrence of the pattern in a line. So for example, I want to replace only the third one. So this is the third one. I don't want to, if you are giving like this SCD, yes Unix, Linux, then by default, it can substitute the Unix in the first occurrence of Unix in each line. So what is a SCD command? So SCD command takes some command and it can apply this command on each line in this file. So each line is nothing but this is the first line. Unix is great OS, Unix is open source, Unix is free OS. Now in this, the first occurrence is occurred in the first word, the Unix. So that Unix is substituted with Linux. That means by default, it can replace it only once. So for example, I want to replace the third occurrence of Unix as a Linux. Then how? The same command SCD in single quotation. How we can substitute? Yes slash Unix slash Unix is replaced with Linux slash, so the third occurrence I want to replace. So I can give 3 sample. So now if you observe that this is the first occurrence, so not change. Second occurrence, not change. This is the third occurrence, Linux. So it is substituted with Linux. Okay, so for example, I want to replace all the occurrences of a pattern in a line. I want to replace all the occurrences of line Unix, for example, all the Unix occurrences. That means in these 3 times the Unix is occurred, all the 3 times I want to change as a Linux. So then how? The same command SCD single quotation, I want to substitute Unix with Linux. All means you can specify with G. So after that you can give the file name sample. Okay, now if you observe that all the uniques are changed as a Linux. Okay, so Linux. Okay, that means if you are not specifying any pattern, any number, then it changes the first occurrence of word in each line. If you specify some number, then it substitute the third occurrence only. That means specified occurrence only. Okay, so if I give the G instead of 3, if I give G, that means it can substitute Linux in all patterns. The Unix pattern, if the Unix pattern is occurred, then automatically that is changed as a Linux. Okay, so for example, I want to change only second and third pattern. So second and third pattern. Then how? Just wait. So for that we are going to use SCD S slash Unix slash Linux slash. So for example, I want to change the occurrences of third occurrence. So for example, 3G and the file name is sample. Now it can change the pattern from third occurrence Linux. So 3G means, sorry, okay. Next class I give the clarification on this. So now we move to the next concept. So how we can parenthesize the first character of each word. So first character of each word is nothing but, for example, if I print echo, hello friends, how are you? So this is the message. So what is the output? The output is, it prints the same message what you give as a input. Now I want to parenthesize all the first letters in words. What is the first letter in the word? The first word H. So what is the first letter in the next word? F. Similarly H, A, Y. That means it prints like this. HELLO. FRIENDS. It prints like this. How? In AR, A is capital letter. Similarly, in U, Y is capital. Okay, that means if I give the input like this, hello friends, how are you? It's going to be print all the words in the each all the words in the line. The first character is printed in the parenthesis. Okay, so now we can see that. Okay, so what is the message? Echo, hello friends, how are you? Now I can pipe this output to set command. I can pipe this output to set command. In set command, I want to substitute. I want to substitute all the small a to capital Z. Small a to capital Z is replaced with, and it is the first letter, slash. Okay, so if you observe that, what is the output? So if you give echo friends, how are you, then it prints like this, hello friends, how are you. But here I want to print all the first characters in each word in brackets. So how I can print? So this is the bracket I'm going to print, and occurrence is first one, the first one. Okay, so next one is, so how to replace the string on a specific line number. So in the first line, for example, in the third line, I want to replace the word with a specific word. So how? Cat sample. So this is the content in the sample file. So now I want to change the third line. So for example, 3, I want to substitute yes uniques with Linux. So what is the expected output? So this is the 1, 2, 3. So this is the third line. In this third line, the Unix is replaced, substitute with the Linux. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is the third line. Linux and Linux. Okay. The how you can substitute by specifying a line. So this is the third line. Yes means substitute in the third line the Unix with Linux. The next command is, so duplicating the replaced line with /p flag. Cat sample. So this is the content. So duplicating the replaced line with /p flag. Now we can say set yes. So that means substitute Unix with Linux /p. The file name is sample. Okay, now if you observe that the replaced lines are displayed twice. So this is the first line. The second line was not replaced, so it displays only one time. So these are the replaced, so it displays 2 times. And similarly, it is also replaced, so it displays 2 times. Okay, so that means duplicating the replaced lines with /p flag. So that means if the line is replaced, then it is going to be duplicate file. It prints duplicate times. That means it prints 2 times. So this is the first 2 times print. Why? Because the Unix is replaced with Linux here, and similarly the Unix is replaced with Linux here. So it prints 2 times. And similarly, the fourth line also Unix is replaced with Linux. But coming to second line, it prints only one time. Why? In this there is no Unix. The Unix word in this second line. Next one is, so printing only the replaced line. So printing only the replaced line. That means now if you print the replaced line, then it does not displace the learn operating system. So now we can see how. SCD, so hyphen n, so substituted with Unix with Linux slash p, and the file name is sample. So now it displays only it prints only the lines which are substituted. That means in previous example, here we are giving the p slash p. In this case, it prints the lines in duplicate. So that means if it is modified, then it prints 2 times. But coming to here, if I use hyphen n, then it prints only the replaced lines. What are the lines replaced? 1, 3, 4. These 4 lines displayed. Okay. The next command is replacing string on a range of lines. That means specific word is going to be replaced in specific lines. So for example, the same example, so cat sample said 1 comma 3. So 1 comma 3, that means 1 2 3. I want to substitute Unix with Linux. Unix with Linux, and the file name is sample. Now only the first line and third line, so these two will be modified. The fourth line Unix was not modified. So why? Here you are specifies that 1 2 3. That means the 1 2 3 lines are modified. So next one, so replacing, so deleting lines from a particular file. So for example, I want to delete the second line in the file sample. How? Then I can give SCD. Second line I want to delete to D. What is the file name? Sample. Now the second line will be deleted and the remaining content is Unix is great OS, and this is the third line, this is the fourth line. The second line was deleted. So for example, I want to delete the first line 1D. Now it displays the second line from second line, learn operating system line. And so for example, I want to delete last line. So how to delete last line? Said how we can identify the last line? $D sample. So now it displays only first 3 lines. Now it displays only first 3 lines. And to delete line from range, that means you can specify some range from second line to third line. How? SCD 2 comma 3, you are going to delete, and the file name is sample. Now it displays only first and fourth letters or 4 lines. It displays only first and 4. Okay, to delete from nth to last line. For example, I want to delete all the lines from third line. So how? SCD hyphen, so third line to ending, last line. How we can identify the last line? $D, and the file name is sample. Now you delete all the lines from third line. So third to last line will be deleted, and it displays the remaining lines in the file. Okay, so this is about set command. This is about set command. You can do quick review on this set command. So what is the purpose of the set command? The set command is used for filtering. So filtering purpose. So SCD is a stream editor for filtering and transforming text. So up to now, we can filter the files, so sample files based on some input and transforming the text. So transforming is nothing but the Linux is Unix is replaced with the Linux, that we are called as a transform. So okay, what is the purpose of the SCD? So SCD editor is using for filtering and transforming the text, simply saying. Okay, now this is the example. In first example, you are going to see, so already we execute this instruction, inserting line. I want to insert the hello as a first line in the file sample. Then I can use SCD. In single quotation, I can give I. I is nothing but you are going to insert. You are going to insert the hello as a first line in the file sample. And second, I want to insert this hello as a third line in the sample file. Then I can use 3i. So 3i means insert in third line. Insert hello as a third line in the file name sample. Next, inserting lines. I want to insert more than one line, then I can give slash n. So what is the slash n? Slash n means then the cursor goes to the next line. So one I slash hello slash n friends. So that means one I means insert as a first line in the file sample. The first line is hello, the slash n means new line, and it prints friends in file sample. So it prints hello friends as a first and second lines. If I give the same instruction as a 3i, so insert the hello and friends as a third and fourth line, then I can specify that so 3i. So 3i means insert as third line, and the file name is sample. Okay, the next one is I want to print only the third line. Then I can use hyphen n option. SCD hyphen n, so 3p sample. That means print third line. So 3p means print third line, and the file name is sample. Okay, now it prints only the third line in the file sample. So now you can give the commands as a script also. So script is nothing but you can write the commands in one script. Now you can give this script as a input to the command. So in this example, the same example 3pi hello slash and friends, that is saved in one file. Here the file name is pattern2. Now this pattern is giving as a command to the sample. So how? So by using hyphen f command. So hyphen f command. Okay. So next, replacing or substituting the strings. So replacing or substituting means here the Unix is, I want to replace the Unix word with Linux word. So then I can use yes. So yes means substitute. Now the Unix in each line, the first occurrence of Unix in each line is replaced with Linux. If you observe that in this line, the Unix is changed as a Linux. So, but the second and third occurrences are not changed. Why? Here the command is applied to each line, and you are not specifying the G here. G means all. So it can change only the first occurrence of the word in a given line. So next one is replacing the nth occurrence of the pattern in a line. So I want to change only the third occurrence. So third occurrence of Unix as a Linux in a file sample, then I can give yes means substitute, and the Unix means the word you want to substitute, and Linux. Now the Unix is replaced with the Linux, and the occurrence is third one. So only the third occurrence will be changed. And next one, so replacing all the occurrences. So replacing all the occurrences, then you can give G in the place of 3. If you give G, then all the occurrences of the pattern in the line will be changed. And replacing nth occurrence, only the nth occurrence, then you can give 3G. So 3G means from third occurrence onwards, all the unique words are changed as a Linux words. And next one, so parenthesize the first character of each line. So this is the content. Hello friends, how are you? In this, I want to I want to put the first character in brackets. So like this, I want to put the the first character in each word is in the parenthesis. Then I can give this command as an input to the set command. Now, so what is the substitution? I want to substitute the first one, the first character in each word. So that is capital A to capital Z in brackets. This is the open bracket and it is A to Z and it is the closing bracket. And the occurrence is first one. So G means in all the words. In all the words, if the first one is capital letter, then so that is replaced with parenthesis and the word. So this is the parenthesis. So next one, replacing the string on a specific line number. So this is the 3. S means substitute. That means that in the third line, when we are going to apply this command, what is the command? Unix and Linux. Yes, S means substitute. So the Unix is substituted with Linux. And so duplicating the replaced line with /p flag. So /p means if you are giving the /p, then it is going to be print twice. So twice. If there is a modification, so in this there is a Unix, it is modified, it is substituted, so it displays twice. Coming to second line, so learn operating system, it displays only one time. Why? Because there is no substitution, so it displayed only one time. So next, printing only the replaced lines. In this example, only the 1, 3, 4 lines are replaced. So it displays only 1, 3, 4 lines. The second line, so learn operating system, that was not displayed here. So next one is replacing the string on a range of lines. So 1 to 3. So 1 comma 3 means the Unix is changed in 1 to 3 lines only. So it is not applied on from 4th line. Similarly, deleting lines from a particular file. So I want to delete the second line. Then I can give 2D. D means delete. I means insert. S means substitute. So I want to delete means SED 2D. So 2 means second, delete. Second line going to be deleted. So what is the file name? Sample. Now second line is deleted. And SED $D. So dollar means last. So in our previous classes also we discussed about this. Dollar means it identifies last line. So $D means last line will be deleted and remaining data will be displayed. So deleting lines from range, so X to Y. So for example, I want to delete 2 to 3 lines in a file sample. Then I can give 2 comma 3 D. So that means D means delete. 2 comma 3 means second to third line. If I give 2 to 4, then it can delete all the 2, 3, 4 lines. To delete from nth to last line, then I can give 2 comma, how we can identify the last line? $D. To delete pattern matching line. So, okay, so this we forget. So how we can delete, how we can identify the delete? By using D, and before that you are going to give one key. So SED in single quotation Unix D, and what's the file name? Sample. Now it displays only the learn operating system. That means if the line contain Unix, then it's going to be deleted. Okay, so this is about today's class. In tomorrow class we are going to start the AWK pattern scanning and processing language. So thank you all.